I want to talk to you about something that most contractors inside JobTread never think about until it causes real problems. And that's your cost catalog. Specifically, what happens when it gets messy and how that affects every single estimate you send out. Here's the scenario that I see all the time. A contractor's been inside JobTread for 6 months, a year, 2 years. They've been adding cost items as they need them, and sometimes the same item multiple times, just with a different name. And the catalog just keeps growing and growing, but nobody cleans it up. They know it needs to be cleaned up. They know they have duplicates, but yet nobody sits down to actually clean it up and get it organized properly. And now when they sit down to build out a job, they're picking from a list that has duplicates, vague descriptions, and cost codes so broad, they barely mean anything. See those duplicate items? On a renovation or custom home, you might have framing labor listed 3 different ways. Your estimator or you grabs whichever one comes up first. But those items might have different costs attached to them. They might use different cost codes, and now your estimate has inconsistency baked into it before it even gets to the client. The cost codes are the other piece of this. When you're running custom home and renovation projects, your cost codes need to reflect how your work actually flows. Framing is its own phase, rough plumbing is its own phase, electrical, insulation, drywall, finishes, they all need their own codes. When everything gets lumped under broad categories, your budget to actual reports stop being useful. You finish a job and you pull a cost report and it says labor with a big number next to it. That tells you nothing about where the money actually went. Which subgroup was the most expensive? Which one was actually on time and cost you what you expected? Who knows? And here's what a clean catalog does for you. Every item has one home, one name, one cost, one code. When you're estimating, you're picking from a list that is accurate and organized. When a job finishes, your cost report actually shows what happened on each phase. Over time, you start building on real data on what things cost in your market, for your subs, and on your type of work. That data is how you get better at bidding and protect your margin. The cleanup itself is not complicated. It's just time consuming if you do it yourself. You go through the list, you remove the duplicates, you rename what needs to be renamed, you assign the right cost codes, and you set up a process to keep things clean going forward. That last part is the thing that most people skip. Once you've cleaned everything up, you have to assign a person to your cost catalog, and they have to own it. This one person reviews it at a minimum quarterly, if not monthly, and keeps it from getting messy again. And if you want us to look at your cost catalog as part of a full audit of your JobTread system, that's what we do. And there'll be a free audit link in the description for you to sign up so we can audit your system. And on the next episode, we're gonna cover daily logs. And this is really important for those of you that run a sub model and you're not using daily logs on every job. It's important to know exactly what they're doing every single day. I'll see you there.